pitcher, number 13, Clay Gaskin. And the remaining players on the Saints squad. Number 1, Carson Mixon. Number 18, David Nolan. Number 19, J.T. Felquin. Number 23, Blake Grange. Number 25, Grant Charlie. Number 26, Cameron Broussard. Number 16, Caleb Duon. Number 5, Cameron Kingery. Number 30, Drew Blanchard. Number 11, Gage Navarre. Number 28, Patrick LeBour. The principal for St. Louis is Christopher Fontenot. And now the home team for Division II, the University Cubs High School. Out of District 6-3A Northeast Third. Head coach, Justin Morgan. Assistant coaches, Nick Dueck, Adam Floyd, Ryan Gibson, Steve Price. Managers Brandon Calzabon, Deanna Vaccaro. And now the starting lineup for the University Cubs. At shortstop, number 6, Will Stafford. Number 11. Number 5 at DH, Christian Paul. Number 9 at third base, Jacob Burke. In left field, number 3, Fox Bidring. First base, number 23, Manning Green. Catcher, number 2, Peyton Wagner. Center field, number 7, Grant Annette. Right field, number 4, B.J. Smothers. At second base, number 6, Scott McKenzie. And pitching, number 24, Nick Canberry. And the remaining players in the Cubs squad. Number 1, Alexander Popov. Number 8, Grant Upton. Number 10, Jake Rosenfeld. Number 12, Grant Smith. Number 13, Will Brooks. Number 14, Heath Canal. Number 15, Howard White. Number 16, Jake Davenport. Number 17, Jared Reagan. Number 18, James Haroux. Number 19, Peyton Grant. Number 21, Jack Townsend. Number 25, Miles Deep. Number 27, Luke Peter. Number 28, Christian Shearer. The principal at University is Frank Rusano. The umpires for today's game, at home plate, T. Willie Moore. First base, Greg Rauch. Third base, Kevin Moore. All out of the Shreveport Association. Now we ask you to please stand for a moment of silence for prayer.
Live from McMurray Park in Sulphur, Louisiana, it's the All-State Sugar Bowl LHSAA Baseball State Tournament semifinals in Division II as the St. Louis Saints will take on the University Cubs out of Baton Rouge. On the line, a trip to the state finals on Saturday. Glad you could join us for this audio-only broadcast. LHSAA rules do not allow live video broadcasting, so we'll have the audio for you today. The LHSAA thanks the All-State Sugar Bowl for sponsoring all LHSAA state tournament events, trophies, and awards. For over 80 years, the Sugar Bowl has been preserving the past and ensuring the future of amateur sports in Louisiana. So here we go in the top of the first inning. And Cameron Fontenot will lead it off for the Saints. Huge Saints crowd here as the students were dismissed from school today to attend the semifinals. And first pitch is a ground ball towards second base. Throw to first is in time for out number one. So one out, that'll bring up the left fielder, Kyle Goodo. First pitch to Goodo is a strike on the outside corner. And it's no balls and one strike. The 0-1 catches the outside corner again, and it's no balls and two strikes. Here comes the 0-2. And outside corner, 3 in a row. And Goodo strikes out for out number two. With 2 outs, that'll bring up the center fielder, Julian Gonzalez. First pitch misses low and outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Check swing is a slow roller to the shortstop. Throw to first is going to be in time for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Saints in the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the first. No score. You're listening to St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
Welcome to McMurray Park for the 2017 All-State Sugar Bowl LHSAA State Baseball Tournament. LHSAA thanks the All-State Sugar Bowl for sponsoring all LHSAA State Championship events, trophies, and awards. Thank you to Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a major sponsor of all LHSAA State Championship events and the sponsor of the Louisiana High School All-Star Game.
Welcome back to the Division II state semifinal games. LHSAA would like to thank Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a major sponsor of all LHSAA state championship events and sponsor of the Louisiana High School All-Star Games. Also thanks to Baden Sports, the official ball provider of the LHSAA. Authentic, innovative Baden shares your passion for a better game. Bottom of the first inning. And on the mound for the Saints is number 15, Logan Gray. Behind the plate is Clay Gaskin. First pitch from Gray's in for a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. Jeremiah Caesar at third, Cameron Fontenot at short, Will Aguilar at second, and Mark Johnson is at first. Here's the pitch from Gray. Just misses off the inside corner, 1 ball and 1 strike. In the outfield for the Saints, in left, it's Kyle Goodo. Julian Gonzalez is in center, and Gus Milligan in right. The 1-1 pitch is fouled back, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Will Safford for the Cubs. Off-speed pitch is fouled back. It'll remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2, grounded slowly towards Caesar. Caesar throws it to first. It's in time for out number 1. Christian Paul will be the batter for the Cubs here with 1 out in the bottom of the first. Chopper towards second base. Aguilar charging. Throws it on the run in time for out number 2. So 2 down, nobody on for Jacob Burke.
Third baseman, number 9, Jacob Burke.
First pitch is fouled down the right side. It'll get out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Fly ball towards center field. Gonzalez coming in. Calls it. And he'll make the grab for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs in the bottom of the first. We'll head to the second inning, no score. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School baseball at the LHSAA Baseball State Tournament.
Thanks to Baden Sports, the official ball provider of the LHSAA. Baden Sports is the maker of the finest athletic balls on earth. No matter what your sport is, trust your game ball to Baden. Authentic, innovative, Baden shares your passion for a better game. The New Orleans Saints and the New Orleans Pelicans are proud sponsors of the Louisiana High School Athletic Association. Get your official 2017 State Baseball Tournament t-shirt on sale now near the main entrance at the Talking T-Shirts booth. Talking T-Shirts, official merchandiser of the LHSAA. Leading off the top of the second, number 15, the pitcher, Logan Gray.
Welcome back to the semifinals. Logan Gray will lead it off here in the top of the second. First pitch misses low and outside. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Low and away once again. And a 2-0 to Logan Gray. The pitch misses low and outside. It's 3 balls and no strikes to Gray. And the pitch is low and away once again. Ball 4, and Logan Gray will head down to first base with the leadoff walk. Caleb Duhan will go in to run for the pitcher, Logan Gray, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Mark Johnston.
Mark Johnston.
Runner at first, nobody out for the Saints. First pitch misses outside. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Low and outside. And it's 2 balls, no strikes. That's 6 pitches in a row that have missed on the low outside corner. 2 balls, no strikes to Johnston. Duhan at first with nobody out here in the top of the second, no score. That pitch misses way outside, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. And ball 4. 8 straight pitches from Canaveri miss on the outside, and the Saints will have runners at first and second with nobody out for the designated hitter, Charlie Ellers. And a timeout is called while the university coach heads out to the mound. The LHSAA would like to thank the New Orleans Saints and the New Orleans Pelicans, proud sponsors of the Louisiana High School Athletic Association. Also, Talking T-shirts is the official merchandiser of the LHSAA. So the meeting at the mound is over. Saints will have runners at first and second with nobody out. So here's Ellers with Duhan at second and Johnston at first. Ellers shows bunt, bunts it foul. It's no balls and 1 strike. Pitcher fakes the throw back to second base, and Duhan is back. No balls and a strike to Ellers, nobody out. Runners at first and second for the Saints. Ellers shows bunt again, pulls it back. Throw down to second is not in time. Duhan gets under the tag. Close play at second base, but Duhan's able to get back. The pitch to Ellers missed low for a ball. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Ellers shows bunt again, bunts it down toward the first base side. Second baseman covers. Ellers will be out at first. And he advances the runners to second base and third base. on the sacrifice bunt. So Ellers lays it perfectly down the first base line. Only play was to first, and the runners advance to second and third for the Saints. And now the right fielder, Gus Milligan, will step in with one out and runners in scoring position. First pitch to Milligan, low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. High and inside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes to Milligan. Two-0 pitch. Milligan fouls it down the right side. Count goes to 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike, 1 out, runners at second and third for St. Louis. High and outside. And the count is 3-1. Three balls and a strike to Milligan. Inside for ball 4. And the Saints have the bases loaded with 1 out for the second baseman, Will Aguilar. Duhan at third, Johnson at second, and Milligan at first for Aguilar with 1 out. Here's the first pitch, and it's in for a strike, no balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runners take off. He shows bunt. Bunts it down the first base side. Just foul. Duhan was on his way to home plate, and the bunt rolled foul. So it'll be no balls and 2 strikes to Aguilar. Here's the 0-2 to Aguilar. Aguilar fouls it off. And the count will remain no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch misses low, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to Will Aguilar. Top of the second, no score. Saints have the bases loaded with 1 out. Aguilar doing a line drive to the shortstop. He'll touch first, throw it to second. The throw is off. Duhan scores. And And the Saints lead it 1-0 here in the top of the second inning. Ground ball to the shortstop. The shortstop took it himself, stepped on the bag to get out number 2 at second base. But the throw to first was high and wide. And the run comes home for the Saints. And they'll take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second inning. Up to bat for the Saints with runners at first and third is Jeremiah Caesar. First pitch to Caesar, misses inside. Runner takes off. Throw back to third, and they're going to get Johnson at third. The runner took off. They threw it down to second base. They caught Johnson too far off the bag. Throw back to third base gets him to end the inning. So Saints pick up a run here in the top of the second. We'll head to the bottom of the second. It's St. Louis 1, University 0.
The official photographer of all LHSAA stadiums. Fraction shots and award presentation photos of today's event go to www.romanpics.com. Special thanks to ISC. ISC, All Academic Scholar Athlete Program, recognizes success on and off the field.
For a couple more hours.
Special thanks to the partners of the LHSAA Regional Healthcare Network, Tulane Institute of Sports Medicine, North Oaks Orthopedic Specialty Center, Green Clinic Orthopedic, and the Northern Louisiana Medical Center, and the Lake Charles Memorial Sports Medicine. Special thanks to ISC. ISC All Academic Scholar Athlete Program recognizes success on and off the field. Bottom of the second inning. First pitch from Gray is lined towards Johnson. Johnson snags it. He'll step on the base himself. And there's one out in the inning. Fox Vidrine was the batter for ULAB. Now Manning Green will step in with one out, nobody on. First pitch from Gray misses low and inside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike from Gray. A 1-1 pitch catches the outside corner, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. And timeout called by the batter, Green. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on for the Cubs. We're in the bottom of the second. No, Saints lead it 1-0. The 1-2 pitch is fouled off down the right side. Count will stay 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball back to Gray. Gray has it. He'll jog over towards first, flip it to Johnston for out number 2.
Number 2, Peyton Wagner.
First pitch misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0, swung on, foul tip. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down, nobody on for the Cubs. Here's the pitch. Fly ball towards the right side. Milligan comes in, calls it, and he'll make the grab for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs in the second. We'll go to the third inning at St. Louis 1 and University 0. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
All semifinals and championship games will be streamed live online on the NFHS Network. We are high school. Leading off for the Saints, number 7, third baseman, Jeremiah Caesar.
So we head to the top of the third inning with the Saints leading it 1-0. Up to bat for the Saints is the third baseman, Jeremiah Caesar. First pitch, ground ball towards the shortstop. Throw to first to be in time for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Back to the top of the order for the Saints and Cameron Fontenot.
Number 8, Cameron Fontenot.
Cox Sports Television is your home for televised high school sports in Louisiana. Here's the first pitch to Fontenot. Catches the outside corner for a strike. It's no ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses low and inside, and it's 1-1. Fontenot with the drive to left center field. Left fielder going back. It's over his head. It'll go to the wall. Fontenot's on his way to second. He's going to hold up there. Stand-up double for Fontenot. What looked like a routine fly ball to left field. Left fielder drifted over to his left and realized it was over his head. Had to retreat to the wall and get it. With 1 out and a runner at second base, the batter will be the left fielder, Kyle Goodo. Outside corner's called a strike. Fans don't like it. And it's no balls and a strike to Goodo. Throw back to second. Fontenot wasn't very far from the bag, just kind of reached out with his hand. No balls and a strike to Goodo. Goodo swings and fouls it down the right side out of play. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Catcher sets up way to the outside. Here's the pitch, and it misses high. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Goodo drives it towards the shortstop. Shortstop catches the line drive and is able to double off Fontenot to end the inning. Well hit ball by Goodo right to the shortstop. A race back to the bag, and Fontenot is out at second to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's St. Louis 1 and University 0.
Your home for televised high school sports in Louisiana. Head on over to your state capital this year and take part in the Baton Rouge's bicentennial. Experience the history and culture that gave Baton Rouge its character and charm, and explore the 2 state capitol buildings, Governor's Mansion, LSU, and Southern University. And be sure to take time to try out some of Baton Rouge's newest restaurants. Come on over and celebrate the many adventures that lie down the river. www.visitbatonrouge.com.
The LHSAA would like to thank Roma Pix Photography, the official photography of all LHSAA state events. For action shots and awards presentation photos of today's events, go to www.romapix.com. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Saints leading it 1-0. Up to bat for the Cubs is number 7, Grant Bonnet. Those of you in Lake Charles familiar with that name, he is the grandson of the famous Louis Bonnet. First pitch is fouled down the right side. Out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Louis Bonnet, the longtime sports information director for McNeese. The 0-1 pitch from Gray is in for a strike, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to Bonnet.
Please return all foul balls to the field. Thank you.
The 0-2 pitch misses outside. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Just misses on the inside corner. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 from Gray. And it's fouled down the left side, out of play. Count will remain 2-2. 2-2 from Gray. Ground ball towards first base. Johnston off of his glove in the left field. And Bonnet will reach on the error. First error of the game for either team. And with the runner at first and nobody out, that'll bring up the right fielder, B.J. Smothers. Smothers shows bunt, pitch misses high. It's 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch is bunted foul. 1 ball and 1 strike to Smothers. Nobody out, runner at first for the Cubs. Gray throws to first, but it's not in time. Shows bunt, pitch misses high and inside, and it's 2 balls and a strike to Smothers. Nobody out, runner at first, 2 balls and a strike from Logan Gray. He throws to first once again. Bonnet dives back in. Bunt down the right side, and it's foul. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Smothers. Gray throws to first. And Bonnet is back. Here's the pitch, ground ball towards third. Over to Aguilar at second, first. In time for the double play. Around the horn, Caesar to Aguilar to Johnston. Saints turn the double play, and there's 2 outs with nobody on. Up to bat for the Cubs with 2 outs is Scott McKenzie. McKenzie shows bunt, pitch misses low and outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch just misses low, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch misses high and inside. 3 balls and no strikes from Gray. 2 outs and nobody on here in the bottom of the third. St. Louis leads it 1-0. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's called a strike, and it's 3-1. Here's the 3-1 from Gray. Swung on and missed. And the count will be full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and nobody on. And the pitch misses outside for ball 4. And there'll be a runner at first with 2 down for the Cubs. So back to the top of the order, and Safford for the Cubs. Gray throws to first. Popped up towards the infield. Caesar calls it in foul territory, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. No runs on 1 St. Louis error. And we'll head to the 4th inning. It's St. Louis 1 and University 0.
Thanks Red Cross Memorial Hospital for providing today's training. Wall Street Sugar Bowl is a proud sponsor of LHSAA. For over 80 years, the Sugar Bowl has been preserving the past and ensuring the future of amateur sports in Louisiana.
Welcome back to the LHSAA All-State Sugar Bowl State Championship Baseball Tournament. Top of the fourth inning, Saints lead it 1-0, and Julian Gonzalez will lead it off for St. Louis. First pitch misses low and inside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Gonzalez takes, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. One to Gonzalez. Low and inside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Sorry, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 to Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. Ground ball towards second base. And it's in time for out number 1. So 1 down in the inning. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Logan Gray. Special thanks to Lake Charles Toyota, where we know you by your name. Give Lake Charles Toyota a chance to earn your business. 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Saints lead it 1-0, and Logan Gray is at the plate. First pitch to Gray misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch is called a strike on the low outside corner. And it's 1-1. 1-1 to Gray. Here's the pitch. Strike called, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chopper towards second base. Throw to first is in time for out number 2. So there's 2 outs, nobody on, and Mark Johnston will be the batter for the Saints. First pitch almost hits Johnston. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Johnson swings and fouls it out of play. One ball and 1 strike. 2 down and nobody on. And timeout is called. Pitch misses outside, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Ground ball towards third base. Third baseman has it. Throw all the way across the diamond will be in time for out number 3. Saints go 3 up, 3 down in the top of the fourth. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's St. Louis 1 and University 0. You're listening to St. Louis Catholic High School Baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
Where we know you by your name. Give Lake Charles Toyota a chance to earn your business. Now available in the App Store, the LHSAA mobile application. The easiest way to keep up with your school's scores and schedules. Traveling to an away game? Get directions on the road. Coaches send in your final score straight from your phone. The LHSAA mobile app, going beyond the game.
Welcome back to the All-State Sugar Bowl LHSAA Division II State Championship Tournament.
Number 5, Christian Paul.
Bottom of the fourth, and the Saints lead it 1-0 over the University Cubs. Christian Paul up to bat for the Cubs, and the first pitch from Logan Gray misses low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Winner of this game will advance to the state championship game. Ground ball towards second base. Aguilar from one knee to Johnston, and they'll say he's safe. Aguilar ranged a long way to get it. Slid on one knee, threw it to Johnston. The throw was a little offline. It'll be ruled a hit by the official score. And ULAB will have a runner at first base with nobody out. High fly ball down the left side is foul, out of play. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Jacob Burke at the plate for the Cubs. Pitch from Gray misses inside, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Here's the throw. Close, not in time. Stolen base for Paul. And the Cubs will have a runner at second with nobody out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Burke. Ground ball towards the shortstop. Fontenot has it. Throw to first, and it hits the umpire. Throw to first hit the umpire. Went into right field. The run will score on the play. Now the umpires are going to confer. Let's see what they're going to do here. So Burke will be awarded first base, but the ball was dead, so the runner has to go back to third. Batter shows bunt and fouls it off. The score is still 1-0 Saints. So no balls and 1 strike to Vidrine. And strike call, it's no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, runners on the corners. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled back. Count will remain no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch, fly ball towards the right side. Milligan coming in. And it'll fall in for a base hit. Throw to the plate. It's going to be offline. The runner had to hold up at third base. And the bases will be loaded for the Cubs with nobody out. High fly ball fell into that no man's land between the first baseman, the second baseman, and the right fielder.
Number 23, first baseman.
The runner at third was holding up to tag if it was caught. Milligan grabbed the ball, fired it to home plate to prevent the run from coming home. Bases loaded with nobody out for the Cubs here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch is a swing and a miss, and it's no balls and 1 strike to the batter, Manning Green. Here's the 0-1. Line shot to right field. Milligan, he'll make the grab. Runner tags and heading to the plate. It's cut off by Johnston. Go down to second is not in time. Cubs have tied the score at 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-1 in the bottom of the 4th. There's 1 out and runners at second and third now for the Cubs. And the catcher, Peyton Wagner, will be the batter. Intentional walk will load the bases and set up the force at home. So the Saints will intentionally walk the batter to load the bases and set up the force at all bases.
Now batting, center fielder, number 7, Grant Bonetta.
Saints will be looking for a ground ball. Either a play at the plate, a force at the plate, or a double play in the middle. First pitch from Gray, misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Bases loaded, it's 1 out. Score tied at 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside corner, called a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Just misses low, and it's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch just misses low and inside. It's 3 balls and a strike from Gray. Bonetta at the plate, bases loaded for the Cubs with 1 out. Middle infielder's back. Corners are in. Ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
Number 4, DJ Snyder.
2 runs in the bottom of the 4th, and the Cubs now lead it 2-1 over the St. Louis Saints. Bases are loaded, 1 out. First pitch from Grace, fouled back. It's no balls and 1 strike. No balls and a strike from Gray. 1 out, bases loaded. Cubs lead it 2-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Off-speed pitches in for a strike from Gray, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Smothers at the plate for the Cubs. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball center field. Gonzalez on his way in. He'll make the grab on the run. Here comes the tag. Runner holds up. And there's 2 outs in the inning. The blooper fly ball. Gonzalez charging hard. Grabbed it, made the throw to the plate. Runner had to stay at third base. So now there's 2 outs with the bases loaded for Scott McKenzie of the Cubs. First pitch from Grace popped up. Gaskin near the net, and it'll get out of play. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 from Gray. Just misses off the outside corner, and it's 1-1. One pitch. Ground ball towards shortstop. Fontenot can't come up with it. Run scores. Slow roller. Fontenot had to go a long way. Caesar dove, couldn't come up with it. By the time Fontenot got to it, he had no play. The Cubs have scored 3 runs here in the bottom of the 3rd and lead it 3-1. Ground ball. Johnston dives, makes the catch. He'll flip it to Gray, and it won't be in time. It gets away. 1 run is scored. Here comes another. And the Cubs have scored 5 here in the bottom of the 4th and lead it 5-1. Johnston had to go a long way, dove and got it. The flip to Gray was offline. It had been close anyway. 1 run had already scored, and on the throw, a 2nd run comes home. That'll be charged an error. 3 errors in the inning. The Cubs have a 5-1 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Christian Paul will be the batter for the Cubs with runners at 1st and 3rd and 2 outs. First pitch from Gray is a strike. And it's no balls and 1 strike to Paul. Throw to first is not in time. Runner takes off, ground ball. It's going to be a base hit in the right field. A run will come home. 6 runs in the inning for the Cubs, and they lead it 6-1 here in the fourth. What's turning out to be a very strange inning that started off with the ball that hit the umpire between first and second base. Loaded the bases for the Cubs, and they've scored 6 out of it here in the bottom of the fourth. Two outs, runners at first and third for Burke. Here's the first pitch, check swing, blooper, and Aguilar will catch it to end the inning. Not before the Cubs score 6 in the bottom of the fourth inning. We'll go to the top of the fifth. It's University 6 and St. Louis 1 on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network.
ISC is the co-sponsor of all academic scholar athlete programs. ISC is an industrial, electrical, instrumentation, and control company with engineering, construction, and maintenance services. Visit ISC at www.iscgrp.com.
We go to the top of the fifth inning. Saints trail at 6-1 after a strange inning where there was never really a hard hit ball. A couple of seeing eye singles, 3 errors on the Saints. And now Charlie Ellers will lead it off here in the top of the fifth. First pitch misses wide, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch misses high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Ellers. And the 2-0 pitch will catch the outside corner for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike, nobody out here in the top of the fifth. Ground ball towards the first base side. First baseman flip it to the pitcher in time for out number 1. There's 1 out for Gus Milligan. Milligan swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. Down the right side, out of play, no balls and 1 strike. So no balls and a strike to Milligan. Ground ball towards second base, slow roller, Throw to first in time for out number 2. So quickly 2 outs in the inning. And Will Aguilar will be the batter. First pitch to Aguilar nearly hits him, and it's called a strike high and inside. So no balls and 1 strike to Aguilar. The 0-1 misses high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. And Aguilar is going to be hit by the pitch. Aguilar, the team leader in hit by pitches. That's number 18 on the season. With 2 outs, we'll have a runner at first for Jeremiah Caesar. Correction, that's number 17 for Aguilar. First pitch to Caesar, he swings it. Slow roller, catcher gets it, fires it to first, and that'll end the inning. St. Strand a runner on the hit by pitch. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's University 6 and St. Louis 1. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. So we go to the bottom of the 5th with the Cubs leading it. First pitch is a line drive. Will Aguilar makes a diving catch for out number 1. Here's Green with 1 out. First pitch from Gray was a ball. Second pitch is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Chopper towards third and foul ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out, nobody on for the Cubs here in the bottom of the 6th. University leads it 6-1 after a 6-run 4th. Fly ball towards center field. Gonzalez charging. He'll call it and he'll make the catch for out number 2. With 2 outs and nobody on, Peyton Wagner will be the batter for all the Cubs. pitch is a swing and a miss. It's no balls and one strike. Wagner bunts towards the third base side. Caesar charging hard. He'll have no play. Infield base hit for Wagner. So 2 outs and a runner at first. Here's Bonnet for the Cubs. Bonnet swings at the first pitch and fouls it out of play. It's no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch misses low. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike from Gray. Runner at first, 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Gray throws to first. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to Bonnet. And the pitch misses high. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch is called a strike to Bonnet, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Close play at first. And the runner gets back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off, and it's fouled out of play.
Please return all foul balls to the playing field.
And Bonnet strikes out to end the inning. ULAB strands 1. We'll go to the top of the 6th. And it's University 6, St. Louis 1. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. Saints trail at 6-1. Top of the order for the Saints is Cameron Fontenot. Fontenot grounds it towards second base. Second baseman catches on the first bounce. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Well hit ball. But an easy play for the second baseman.
Outfielder Kyle Goodo.
One out, nobody on for Kyle Goodo. First pitch to Goodo misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Low and away, and it's 2 balls, no strikes to Goodo. And strike called on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike to Kyle Goodo. Here's the 2-1. And a strike is called. The fans do not like it. Looked a bit outside from my vantage point. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Goodo. And the pitch misses outside. This time it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Goodo. Nobody on with 1 out. Here's the pitch. And it's outside for ball 4. So Goodo reaches on the walk, and Julian Gonzalez will be the batter for the Saints. First pitch to Gonzalez, he fouls it back. No balls and 1 strike. No balls and a strike to Gonzalez. Goodo at first after the walk. Pitch misses low, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Inside corner is called a strike. And it's 1-2. Gonzalez swings and fouls it down the left side. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball towards the shortstop. Shortstop can't come up with it. He throws it to second base late. Goodo running hard. He's safe at second. Saints will have runners at first and second with 1 out. So here's Logan Gray with runners at first and second and 1 out after the walk and the error. Here's the pitch to Gray, misses low and inside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Outside corner is called a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Goodo at second. Gonzalez at first with 1 out. Here's the pitch to Gray. Chopper towards the right side. Second baseman has it, throws to first in time, and he's safe. The first baseman was trying to find the bag, couldn't find it. First baseman's arguing with the umpire. Gray appears to be injured. Trainer comes out to see about him. Caleb Duhan will be the courtesy runner for Gray. Saints will have the bases loaded with 1 out after their second error of the inning. Gray walks off under his own power. I don't know if he pulled something running down to first or what happened. He appeared to be okay once he stood back up. The high chopper, second baseman had to hurry his throw. First baseman had broke to the ball and was trying to come back to the base. And as he caught the ball, he couldn't find the bag. Gray beat him there. The Saints will have the bases loaded. 1 out, and the batter will be Mark Johnson. Johnson to the bat with 1 out and the bases loaded. First pitch to Johnson, misses low and inside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Saints have the bases loaded with 1 out. Here's the pitch to Johnson. Misses outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Johnston. High and outside, and it's 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And it misses for ball 4. That'll bring in a run. 6-2. Timeout is called as the ULAB coaches want to talk about it. The LHSA thanks the All-State Sugar Bowl for sponsoring all LHSAA State Championship events, trophies, and awards. For over 80 years, the Sugar Bowl has been preserving the past and ensuring the future of amateur sports in Louisiana. Also thanks to Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a major sponsor of all LHSAA State Championship events and sponsor of the Louisiana High School All-Star Game. Make plans to attend the 2017 LHSCA All-Star Baseball Games at North Park in Denham Springs, May 19th and 20th. St. Louis center fielder Julian Gonzalez will be playing in that All-Star game. So it's 6-2 ULAB. Saints have the bases loaded. We'll have a pinch hitter for Ellers. It'll be Grant Charlie. First pitch to Charlie is high. It's 1 ball and no strikes. misses high and outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Charlie. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Misses outside, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. Bases loaded, 3-0 to Charlie, and it misses outside, ball 4. That'll bring home Gonzalez. And the Saints have cut the lead in half to 6-3. And here comes the coach for ULAB. They'll have a pitching change. We're in the top of the 6th. Saints trail at 6-3. We'll have the bases loaded with 1 out. And a new pitcher coming in for ULAB. Thanks to Baden Sports, the official ball provider of the LHSAA. Authentic, innovative, Baden shares your passion for a better game. Talking T-shirts is the official merchandiser of the LHSAA. Special thanks to the partners of LHSAA's Regional Healthcare Network, Tulane Institute of Sports Medicine, North Oaks Orthopedic Specialty Center, Green Clinic Orthopedic, and the North Louisiana Medical Center, and Lake Charles Memorial Sports Medicine. Thanks to Roma Pix Photography, the official photographer of the LHSAA state events. For action shots and award presentation photos of this weekend's events, go to www.romapix.com. Special thanks to ISC. ISC, All Academic Scholar Athlete Program, recognizes success on and off the field. Cox Sports Television is your home for televised high school sports in Louisiana. New pitcher for ULAB is number 5, Christian Paul. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Saints have scored 2 to cut the lead to 6-3. And up to bat is right fielder Gus Milligan. First pitch to Milligan misses low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. There's the 1-0 to Milligan. Misses low and inside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 to Milligan. And fastball's in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Milligan fouls it back, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and the bases loaded for St. Louis. Here's the pitch, and it misses outside. The count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Saints trail at 6-3 here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch to Milligan, and Milligan fouls it back to stay alive. Duhan at third, running for Gray. Johnston at second, Charlie at first, and right fielder Gus Milligan at the plate. Here comes the 3-2 to Milligan. And Oh, Milligan's called out on the high fastball for out number 2. Everybody thought Milligan was heading down to first. Home plate umpire calls him out as the pitch was up in the numbers. So 2 down, bases loaded for Will Aguilar. First pitch to Aguilar misses inside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Outside corner is called a strike to Aguilar, and it's 1-1. 2 down, bases loaded for the Saints. Saints trail it 6-3 here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch, misses inside, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Strike called, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Saints have 2 runs on the board here in the top of the 6th. Bases loaded for Aguilar. Here's the pitch, and it misses low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes. Runners will be on the move here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Aguilar, and it's inside. Ball 4. That'll bring home Duhan. And it's 6-4 ULAB. So bases loaded, 2 down for Jeremiah Caesar. First pitch to Caesar, outside corner's called a strike. And it's no balls and a strike. Looked a little high and outside to the fans. Here's the 0-1 to Caesar, swings at it, fouls it back, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2, outside, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 to Caesar. Here's the pitch, low and outside. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Caesar. Here's the pitch. It's outside, and the count is full. Caesar's worked the 0-2 to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded, and once again, the runners will be on the move. Here's the pitch to Caesar. Ball 4, and Johnson on the score. And it's 6-5. Saints have cut the lead to 6-5 on 2 bases loaded walks. Now we go back to the top of the order and Cameron Fontenot. Charlie at third, Aguilar at second, and Caesar at first for Cameron Fontenot with 2 down. First pitch to Fontenot is called a strike. Catcher had to dig it out of the dirt. Coach Collins has his hands out like, what the heck was that? So no balls and a strike to Fontenot. It's 6-5 here in the top of the 6th inning. The Saints have the bases loaded with 2 outs. And the leadoff man, Cameron Fontenot, at the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to Fontenot. Once again, the catcher digs it out of the dirt, and it's called a strike. So no balls and 2 strikes to Fontenot. I'm sorry, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Fontenot. Bases loaded, 2 down. Saints trail it by 1. Here's the pitch. Outside and low, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch misses low, and the count is full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Runners will be on the move once again. It's a 1-run game as the Saints trail at 6-5. Here comes the pitch to Fontenot, and Fontenot fouls it back. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Runners will take off on the pitch. There they go. Fontenot drives on the left field. It'll get down off the wall. All 3 runs. 2 runs scored. Here comes Caesar. 3 runs are scored. Saints take an 8-6 lead. Base clearing double by Cameron Fontenot, and the Saints have retaken the lead at 8-6. With the game on the line, Cameron Fontenot, the leading hitter for the Saints, is the man you wanted up. He sends it to the gap in left field and clears the bases to give the Saints the lead. Now here's Goodo with Fontenot at second base. And Goodo swings at the first pitch, and it'll be a base hit. Second baseman was able to knock it down, but it'll go down as a base hit. And with 2 down, Saints will have runners at first and third for Julian Gonzalez. So there's 2 down. Saints have scored 7 runs here in the top of the 6th to retake the lead at 8-6. And here's Julian Gonzalez with runners at first and third. Fontenot at third, Gonzalez at first. And the pitch misses low and outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Here comes the runners to the plate. Fontenot's going to steal home. Fontenot steals home plate with 2 outs. And the Saints lead it 9-6. Goodo broke away from first base. The pitcher looked at him. When he did, Fontenot breaks her home. By the time he spins around and throws it, Fontenot's sliding into home. Stolen base. Run scores, and the Saints lead it 9-6. So runners at first and second for Logan Gray. Throw down to first, and Gonzalez gets back. The pitch was a ball to Gray. Gray started it all off with the ground ball that turned out to be an error in this inning. Here's the 1 ball, no strikes to Gray. Here's the pitch.